Hi beautiful people, how are you all doing? In this tutorial I'll be showing you guys how I made this beautiful bubble gown from beginning to finish. This is a cut together sleeve and a cut together pocket bubble style, so make sure you grab every detail in this tutorial. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to this channel. Thank you. My material is already on fold. I'll be taking 1 inch for the back neck depth, 14 inches for the chest line, that's the bust line. That's also where the sleeve of the gown will stop. Then 17 inches for her half length and 25 inches for her hip line. The length of the gown is 60 inches. Then I'll be adding 1 inch for the sewing allowance. I'm measuring the vertical. I'm taking the vertical measurement first, and I'm also cutting the back of the dress, the back part of the dress first. I will now use it and cut the front part of the dress. So that is it for the vertical measurements. I extended the lines. So now the next thing I will do is to measure 1 inch for the 1 inch for the shoulder slope. That's 1 inch right there for the shoulder slope. Her shoulder length is 16 divided by 2 is 8, so I just measured 8 inches for her shoulder and I added 14 inches for the sleeve. You know, because this dress is a cut together, so I have to measure the sleeve from the middle back of her neck. That's how you measure a cut together sleeve. That makes the total length of the sleeve 24 inches. So now I want to take her bust measurement. Remember I said her chest line is 14 inches, and that's where I'll be measuring the bust measurement from. Her bust measurement is 42 inches, so if you divide that by 4 you will get 10.5 inches, so I added 3 inches for ease. So her hip measurement is 46 divided by 4 is 11.5, so I added the same 3 inches to the 11.5, making it 14.5 inches. That's for the hip. Now I'll be taking the same measurements I use for her bust. I'll be using that same measurement for the down part of the dress, which is 13.5 inches. So that is it for the horizontal measurement. Then I will join the lines. I will connect the lines from the down part of the dress to the chest line. So the next thing I did was to come down from the chest line. I came down from the chest line by 2 inches. Then I connected it. You know, I make a curve where I connected the sleeve to the body of the dress. I took 3 inches for the neck length. That is 3 by 1 inch for the neck depth. Now the next thing I will do is to measure 9 inches from the half length, from my half length. Guys, you have to concentrate, you just have to pay attention around here. I'm trying to create the pocket, so I measured 9 inches from the half length. Now I made a curve, that's the pocket, the circle there is the pocket. I said I measured 9 inches from the half length. You can take 10, but don't take more than 10 inches so that the opening won't be too much. So that is it for the pocket. Now I'm joining the shoulder slope. To the 3 inches I measured, 3 inches neck length, because I'm cutting it together. So now I have to cut it. You see I'm cutting it. So you cut from the part where I created the pocket. See how it is. This is the easiest way to make a pocket for your boo-boo. So I'm ironing the front part. That the one on top is the back part that I just cut, because this boo-boo gown, there is no different. The only difference with the back and the front is just the neck design. So I'm cutting the back, I'm cutting the front with the back. Make sure you arrange it very well so that the pocket part will align. So this is the front part of it. Now I have to open it up to create the neck design. So from the middle part where I iron, I measured 3 inches. That's the right side of the gown. I measured 3 inches out, 6.5 inches down from the shoulder. I measured 6.5 for the neck deep. So that is it right there. That's from the right side of the neck. I measured 6.5 down. That's the depth of the neck. I measured 6.5. So I now connected it from the other side of the neck, the left side of the neck. So now I'll be using this red material for the design. So I place it under. You see, I place it under the main fabrics so that I can use the main fabrics to cut out the neck before I will now create the design I'm using for the boo-boo. So I have to remove the main fabrics, then concentrate on the red fabrics I'm using for the design. So from the right part I measured 3 inches. I came down by 10 inches again. That's the right side of the fabrics. I came down by 10 inches. Then the right side again, I measured 4.5 inches. This for the neck design.
want the design to stop around her half length. So her half length is 17. So that's where I'm going to stop. So I will now connect the line. So from this other side, from the left side, I will measure 3 inches. I measure 3 inches. So I will now connect it to the other part of the material. So that's it. So this is it. You can. That is it for the design. So I adjusted it. I measured 4.5 before, but I don't want it to be too big, so I have to remove 1.5 inches from it. So the next thing I will do is to cut it out. So this is it. I will now place it on top of the main fabrics. This is so beautiful and very simple. So I have to use it and turn the neckline. So I will place the red material under. So before I join it, I have to place a hairstay on top of the red material I'm using for the design. So this is how to join it with the shoulder. Both of them are facing down. The right side, the wrong side of both the material and the design, the one I'm using for the design, they are all facing down. So just take notes in case you are joining your own. Make sure both the main fabrics and the design, they are facing down. So I will sew it, then after sewing it, I will now top stitch on the main material. I'm top stitching on the main fabrics after sewing. Make sure you top stitch. After top stitching, you now iron and hem all these parts, hem all the edges. Make sure you hem them with your hem gum. You see? After hemming, you now sew, join them together and make a notch around this place so that you'll be able to fold it in. You see what I'm doing? So after hemming and sewing, I will now join the back. I will join both the shoulder. I will first of all use bias and turn the back neck, then join the shoulder. That's just it about the bubu. It's very beautiful and very easy to make. You see, I turn the back neckline with a red bias, then I hem the sleeve. That's it. So anytime you finish sewing your bubu around the armhole line, make sure you make a notch. You see, make a cut so that the sleeve, so that the armhole area will relax. You see what I'm saying? If you don't cut it, it will just be, it will look folded. It won't relax, it won't be fine. So guys, this is all about our bubu. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel.